In 1990, we came upon the idea of a very new and interesting format in cricket. It is as if we were gazing through a crystal ball which we did not know. Cricket was established in its long form as tests, in its short form as one-day internationals, and that was the end. There was no other form of cricket at that time. So we kind of gazed into the crystal ball and we said, this, as the world is moving on, this is still 1990s, so you can imagine this a long way back. We said the world is moving on, a shorter, faster, more dynamic platform or format of cricket may be the order of the day. So some parts of the world, they played this something called double wicket cricket. And we were intrigued by this. Teams of two, you go in and bat for a certain specific limited number of overs. The scores you hit is the runs you get, and if you get out, there's a minus. A certain number of runs are minused from your score. So every team bats a certain number of overs, whether they're out or not out, and the final score is added. So we were intrigued and we decided to do this double wicket cricket tournament in Mumbai. Typically Procam style. We went out looking for the biggest sponsor. We found Pepsi. We got the biggest teams in the world. Desmond Haynes, Gordon Greenwich, West Indies. Lance Keynes with Richard Hadley from New Zealand. Then we had, so the best names, the biggest names in cricket were here. In England, we had Gordon Greenwich. We had Kapil, Ravi Shastri, Sachin Tendulkar and Mohammad Azharuddin from representing India. So we had the biggest and best names there playing with us. And we actually conducted a 2-day double wicket cricket tournament. It was fabulous. There was a winner. Sachin and Kapil actually went on to win that format, and I believe that people kind of got a bit of a jolt. They stood up and watched that there is another format of cricket, shorter and faster, that may become the order of the day in time to come. In 1997, Mr. Shankaran, who's our Director of Operations, decided that we have to give back to sport at the grassroots level. And that was something that appealed to our DNA. So with that thought and intent in mind, the Under-16 Youth Cricket Cup was born. We got two associations on board, the Mumbai School Sports Association and the Karnataka Cricket Association on board. And we started with doing an Under-16 cricket tournament for the youth. Our first sponsor was Kellogg's. And we remember telling Kellogg's that there are many school cricket tournaments happening, but ours will be the blue ribbon. So they said, how will yours be the blue? There's so many cricket tournaments happening. School cricket has been happening for years. We said, we will treat these youngsters as mini international stars. The kind of kit they wear, the kind of equipment that we will give them, the kind of ambiance we will give them. So we actually did that. And from that intent was born this Youth Cricket Cup. We have done that for the last 17, 18 years. And today it has become the mainstay of many of our senior cricketing talent having played and come through it. Because in this Procam promoted Inter-School Cricket Cup, they got a professional environment, they got a professional tournament, and they were treated like professionals. We had prize money for these kids, unheard of in those days. The parents saw that, the school saw this, and suddenly it became a blue ribbon tournament which was much sought after. But this Inter-School Cricket Cup is the blue ribbon of inter-school cricket in India.